everyone, and welcome to another video. Today I am very excited to announce my TBR for the Booktube-A-Thon. If you do not know what the Booktube-A-Thon is, it is a readathon that has been hosted for the past, I think, 3 or 4 years by Ariel Bissett and many other booktubers on the YouTubes. And it's just a readathon that can bring the book community together on YouTube. And I have participated every single year, and it's really wonderful to challenge yourself to read more during the summer and at all times, and I absolutely positively love this readathon. If you would like more information on the Booktube-A-Thon or how to participate yourself, I will leave down in the doobly-doo more information so then you can do that. Now I'm going to talk about each of the challenges that we have for the Booktube-A-Thon and what books I am going to hopefully read for those challenges. So here we go. The first challenge this year is to read a book with yellow on the cover, and I have chosen to read Norwegian Wood by Haruki Murakami. And I'm not really cheating, but I kind of am, because a lot of the books I'm going to be reading on e-book form, and this version of the book has yellow on it. Is this the version of the book that I'm reading? I don't know, but I'm gonna count it because one of the versions of this book has yellow on it. See? This one. It is yellow. It is wonderful. Ho ho. The next challenge is to read a book after the sunset, so pretty much to read a book only when it's dark. And I have chosen to read Aya by Marguerite Albet and Clément Aburiri. I probably butchered those names, I'm so sorry. This book is about a girl in an African city called Yop Town, I believe, and I'm very excited to read this book because my family is from the Democratic Republic of Congo, and even though this character isn't necessarily from the Democratic Republic of Congo, it's really wonderful to read storylines that take place in Africa because I always feel a little bit of the roots. And so I'm excited to read this. It's a graphic novel. Hopefully I'll be able to finish it in like one sitting or so then I don't have to stay up until the crack of dawn to read this book, but if I must, I shall. The next challenge is to read a book you discovered because of YouTube, and I thought it was very appropriate to read the book Soppy by Philippa Rice, which I found on Ariel Bissett's channel, the person who started the Booktube-A-Thon. So I thought it would be very appropriate to read this book because Ariel, you know. This is also a graphic novel, and I'm pretty sure this is a graphic novel that doesn't have very many words in it. So I'm taking the liberties that I must to finish this challenge. So yes, this one. I think it's going to be really cute. Very cute. The next challenge is to read a book by one of your favorite authors, and in my junior year of high school, I read Cat's Cradle by Kurt Vonnegut. I am currently rereading Cat's Cradle by Kurt Vonnegut, and I am in love with it. And after I read it the first time, I added every single one of his books to my TBR pile. How many of his books have I read since then? Big fat 0. So what am I going to do? I'm going to read Slaughterhouse-Five by Kurt Vonnegut because I think Slaughterhouse-Five is his most popular book. I don't know why I read Cat's Cradle first. It was just something that happened. So I'm hoping that I will be able to fall in love with all of Kurt Vonnegut's writing after reading these 2 books in succession, and I will maybe go on a Kurt Vonnegut like wonderful adventure thing. So hopefully this will sprout the adventure thing. The next challenge is to read a book that is older than you, and I chose The Handmaid's Tale by Margaret Atwood. I couldn't see. This book is 11 years older than me. It came out in 1985. So yeah, I'm excited to read this. Another one that I've heard a lot about. I kind of know what it's about, but then once again, I don't really know what it's about. So I'm not going to delve in because I just want to be surprised, because surprises are amazing. Yeah. The next challenge is to read and watch a book to movie adaptation. So read a book that has a movie adaptation and then watch the movie. I am going to try and read Room by Emma Donoghue. The movie just came out this past year, I believe, and everyone has been talking about it, and I have been avoiding those trailers like the plague, which is really, really hard. It's kind of a chunky book. I think one of the good things about reading the majority of my books on e-reader form is that I can't hold them to the side and see like, oh my gosh, I have to read all of this book, and I tend to read faster on like e-book form. So this is kind of intimidating. I'm going to be reading this one and hopefully watching the movie because both me and my mom have been wanting to watch this movie for a while. So yeah, hopefully this one will get done as soon as it can be. I poked myself in the neck. And finally, the last challenge is to read 7 books in the duration of this Booktube-A-Thon, and I am at 6 books currently, so if I need that one book to push me over to 7, I am going to read Highly Illogical Behavior by John Corey Whaley. This was recommended to me by one of my dear friends, so I am going to read this. Hopefully I'm going to be able to finish. Now is the time where I would usually like stack the books on top of each other and be like, yay, look at my pile. But when I'm reading most of the books e-form, this is kind of sad. I will just pretend that the books are there. So this is my TBR pile. I'm so excited to read the books and to see if I can finish all of the challenges, because that would be fun. If you are taking part in the Booktube-A-Thon and would like to share what books you are reading, leave it in the comments below so then I can know. I'm really excited for the Booktube-A-Thon this year, and I cannot wait to see how it's going to turn out. Good luck to all the people who are taking a part in the Booktube-A-Thon. We got this. We can do this. We got this. Let's chill. I don't. Okay. See you in the next video. Gotta do some Some of my plans are so good, but then some of them are like, what are you thinking? Like, hello.
Hi.
Hi. It's about to get turned up in here. I think I spend like 5 minutes every video just like seeing how weird I can look in the camera, and sometimes I'm like, let me add that to the bloopers, but then I'm like, no, because the internet does not need to see me being any more weird than I already am in my videos.